What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Babe Ruth.
Yeah, Bogey had the swing and miss stuff working last time out. Had 10 punch outs. So much fun to watch. That's if you're on the defensive side, not as a hitter. We'll see today if he can bring the same type of result.
Here's the left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
The left fielder, Raimel
And he deals. Swing and a miss. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 0-1. That one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Swings through that one. 0-1. One down, base is empty. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now here is number 50. In there, and it's 0-1. Arroyo over at first with one away. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The 0-2. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Devers now, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. There's a strike. Chris, you ready for a nugget?
Ready.
Rafael Devers homered in 3 straight games against the Yankees before he turned 21. The only other player to do that, Babe Ruth. And the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. McGuire takes it himself, and that is that. SoX 0, Yanks coming up. Back after this on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. Starting on the mound in this one, Tanner Houck. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boog. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. Roberto Clemente, the next to hit. Another solid power season. That one ripped. And that ball is out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Don Mattingly, second in the AL in home runs. There's a swing and a drive. Caught just shy of the wall. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. So digging in, Mark McGuire, the leading home run hitter in the American League. This one smacked out to left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there are two down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's a big power threat. Sammy Sosa leading the American League in hitting entering the day. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. So he just clears the wall. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. Singy, he's done it. 755 career home runs. He's tied all time with Hank Aaron.
Just unbelievable, Boog. He ties a true legend, and that's how he'll be remembered as well. lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Joe Torre getting ready to hit. That one the other way, and there's a hit.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Mickey Mantle. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Out of here. That one felt good. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 7-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Tanner Houck is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Corey Kluber gets the call from the pen. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That's a hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the third baseman, Roberto Clemente. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
The 0-1. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And it is gone. He powers that one out to left, and they add a couple more. It's 9-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now here is Don Mattingly. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Snags it on the run. And that's the inning. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. The Yankees 9 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in New York, second inning set to go. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swings through that one out. Front that time. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Stays alive. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One, two now. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone, and it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
Bobby Dahlbeck now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. That one missed. Ground ball left side. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. We head to the bottom of the second. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. Kluber back to work. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that rolls into the corner.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Here's a speed threat, Ricky Henderson. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Tapia hustles to get it back in. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And forget it. A 3-run rocket. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 12-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Dennis Santana.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So now the DH spot, Sammy Sosa. He's already homered in this one. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 13-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Joe Torre. Singled and scored his first time. The other way. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Number 7,
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Line drive caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And the batter will be the shortstop, number 50. Rips one to right. Duvall makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We played 2 full. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now Enrique Hernandez. Hernandez in his 9th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is in for a strike. That one just misses. On the ground. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Man at first, and here's the catcher, Connor Wong. On the outside corner, 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Two strikes.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Raimel Tapia up to hit. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. First pitch just misses. Tries to get back and save. The pitch. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a ball popped up. McGuire hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Christian Arroyo up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Arroyo starting up the middle at second, 27 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And first offering is fouled off. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And the Red Sox leave 1. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Roberto Clemente. Santana back to work. Swung on, belted. And that ball is gone. He's done it again. And they add to the lead. It's 14-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Digging in, Don Mattingly. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grabs it on the run, and there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
McGuire goes 6 feet 5 inches, 245 pounds. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Ricky Henderson. Swing and a base hit. McGuire around third. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one
around. Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Aaron Judge leaves the yard, and they add on. It's 17-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
New pitcher now, Richard Blyer. He's into the game with the bases empty. One out, base is empty. And next is the designated. Hitter Sammy Sosa. That one's on its way, no question about it, and that one will go. That's his third home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 18-0. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Bill. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Base is empty, one away. And next for New York, Joe Torre. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one ripped left field. Out of here! He circles the bases, his 80th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 19-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Now it's going to be Mickey Mantle. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. An absolute blast to left. And they tack one on the board. It's 20-0.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who could blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I'll tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Left field, way back there. Tapia reaching back towards the wall. Still going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And the batter now, Roberto Clemente. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
On a line, base hit.
The batter, the second baseman.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Don Mattingly. That one is absolutely belted. And that is gone. A 2-run shot, and they add a pair. It's 22-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Brazier.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here's the first baseman, Mark McGuire. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one ripped. He'll touch them all, and they boost their lead. It's 23-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Henderson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Henderson, a former Gold Glove winner, more than 3,000 hits in his career. And he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and it hits the base of the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
And in scoring position with 2 away. It's Aaron Judge now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner guys to help him out in the gaps.
Line drive, and a base hit right there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they extend their lead. Not in time. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
So 2 down. In now is the Yankees DH, Sammy Sosa. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And here is Joe Torre. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Well, that one was headed for the gap, but a nice leaping catch. He goes up, perfect timing, and that will end the inning.
Back at Yankee Stadium, out of the fourth. Joe stepping in for Boston, number 50. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Devers swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. There's a strike. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Eduardo Escobar up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Hits softly on the ground to third. Slings it across, and that is that. Back in New York, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Mickey Mantle. Here comes a pitch. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases, his third home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 26-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So the batting order turns over. Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 27-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Roberto Clemente. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. That one ripped. That's back there. That one is gone. A solo shot. His fourth home run of the game. It's 28-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Now it's the second baseman, Don Mattingly. Slapped foul. The 0-1 ripped on a line, and that one hops the wall. The throw into second, the tag, and they cut him down going for 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. And first offering is fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one's gone. So he leaves the yard to left. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 29-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And up next for New York, Ricky Henderson. That one ripped left field and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 30-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. Sammy Sosa stepping in now for the Yankees. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now it's going to be Joe Torre in there for strike one. And the right-hander deals. That's hard hit in the line. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. John Schreiber.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
And next for New York, Mickey Mantle. This one high in the air to left center. Number 50 moving under this one. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now batting, number 50.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, number 50.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
So up next, Roberto Clemente. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And gone!
unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Don Mattingly. Liner, and oh, that got him. And he beats the throw. He's safe. Well, that ball came back and got him pretty good in the chest. As the catcher checks on him, looks like he might be okay, though, Chris.
Yeah, I'm sure that stunned him more than anything, Boog. Always scary when we see comebackers like that, but I think it might just turn into a big, nasty bruise.
Mark McGwire stepping in now for the Yankees. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in is the speedy line drive, base hit. Mattingly coming home. He will score, and they extend their lead, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 on with 2 away. Aaron Judge at the plate. Judge rips that one. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they explode offensively for 11 runs in the inning. Back now in the Bronx. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox being a little too patient at the plate in this game. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
That one hit to right. Judge is under it. And there's 1 away.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. Grounded out his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1. Singy, Adam Duvall's a guy that's had a nice career, but 2021, the year that was kind of the signature year in his resume. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, most importantly, a World Series champion with the Atlanta Braves. First inning World Series grand slam. The swing he will never forget.
Out towards right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Enrique Hernandez digs in now. Reached on an infield single his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
There's a strike.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. On the mound now, Kenley Jansen. That's it. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now it's the power speed combo. Sammy Sosa trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
And he deals. On the ground to Devers. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Stepping in, Joe Torre.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
That one ripped. Back there. And that one's gone.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Mickey Mantle now at the plate. High fly ball out towards left field. Tapia going back some more. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Kenley Jansen's been one of the best closers we've seen over the course of the past decade. Chris, he's moved into the top 10 all time in saves. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Kenley is also the Dodgers all-time saves leader with an even 350. Slice to right, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Yankees, Roberto Clemente. Ripped to third, but handled. And that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. We're through 5. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, leading off, Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And well, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Here's the left fielder, Raimel Tapia. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The wind and the pitch. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Don Mattingly.
Yeah, and one thing about Kinley, that cutter, just devastating. And it reminds me of Mariano Rivera, just how dominating that pitch can be.
And here it comes. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mark McGwire. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Number 50 settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one hammered center field back there. And it's gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One out, base is empty. Now up is the Yankees DH, Sammy Sosa. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
And the batter now, Joe Torre. This to third. Zips it to first. 2 out.
The left fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Mantle, a career batting average over 300. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Kicks and deals. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, number 50. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Chop to third. Clemente in there safely.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
And here is Devers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one missing low. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. And there's the strike.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. And now 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
In the air, foul off first. McGuire makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Chop to the right side. Torrey whips it to first. Out number 3. This one pretty well decided at this point. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Chris Martin. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now the shortstop, number 50.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Number 50.
And a pitch. That one ripped. And out of here.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now Roberto Clemente. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Base knock, center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Here comes Clemente around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up an RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Mark McGwire stepping in now for the Yankees. Out towards left center. Number 50 has this one sized up. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
The batter, the center fielder,
Ricky Henderson will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tapia makes a nice running catch. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and nobody left on. Back in the Bronx, and now the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one away. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Hernandez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Sets him down on strikes. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. And now here is Connor Wong, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Yo, 1. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And welcome back. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. The pitch. That one drilled left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now the DH, Sammy Sosa. That one ripped. To the warning track, makes the catch. Escobar with a relay throw. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Joe Torre stepping in now for the Yankees. That's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. High in the air, out to right. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Raimel Tapia.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And the pitch. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Kicks and fires. Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And next for the Red Sox, Christian Arroyo. And first offering is fouled off. And fouled off. And now the lefty. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Number 50 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Here's the 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Down to their final strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Hard hit, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.